26.
Well, he's had a look at the cannon, that red on the left cushion, which he's going to need to win the frame. See if he plays it here. Well, he has played it, he's been very unlucky. A few inches either way with the cue ball, it would have been perfect. Played the right shot.
Well, Ken has just suddenly stopped play here because he realises that something's happening on the other table. And obviously when they normally stop play, you know what that is.
Reason that they've stopped, because on the other table Stephen Hendry is on his way, or certainly a possible maximum, the second of the afternoon potentially, because he's got one more red to go. And let's get there quickly now to see whether he can complete what would be an 11th maximum break of his career.
Yes, high drama here. This red, followed by the black and the 6 remaining colours.
Well, this is absolutely perfect. Can't fail to be on the yellow. Wow, can you believe this? And very similar to the shot that Cliff Thorburn had on this very table, this one. Little run through onto the green. It's almost the same shot, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, Stephen is stretching slightly. Cliff wasn't. He was a little bit further away from the yellow. There's not been a century break made in any ranking event this year, so we've got a rollover of £40,000. People are praying for this. This is the key shot. In it goes. Perfect on the green. £40,000 for the maximum, £10,000 for the highest break of the tournament. So these 5 remaining colours for a bonus of £50,000. And another magical crucible moment created by the king of the crucible, Stephen Hendry.
Just one more shot, getting onto that blue perfectly, would surely seal it.
129.
Well, if he can play on the pink without touching a cushion here, which I'm sure he can, what a chance this is.
Decided to play for the pink into the middle rather than hold it. His temperament has always been his main strength. Can he just hold it together for 2 shots? Congratulated by both players from the other side, and Stephen Hendry, who said he's not the player he was. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, and so say all of us. Day 1, a maximum at the Crucible. What a start to this championship, and indeed for Stephen Hendry. And that takes him level in terms of the number of career maximums, 11. with Ronnie O'Sullivan. And so far he could be in line for a bonus of £50,000, but that's immaterial. This is what we all watch snooker for. Fantastic moment, John.
I'll tell you now, go to China, get on a plane, come back, get jet lag. It's the way forward.
That's the way he did it this week.
It's the way forward. A
Incredible.
Brilliant maximum break, totally in control, cued the balls beautifully. We could see it early on, it was coming. Fabulous, fabulous performance. And
indeed, the 11th this season. It's extraordinary. That's more than were made in the entire 1980s. It just shows you, and it underlines again the quality of the snooker that we're witnessing this season.
Yes, but it also underlines that Stephen Hendry now can be added into the mix of who's going to win this year's World Championship, because he looks to be a different player from last year, the last couple of years. He looks relaxed, comfortable around the table, and actually enjoying it, which is actually half the battle.
Well, John mentioned actually that he had been to China. Just for those of you who don't know this, he had a commitment after qualifying for this championship on Sunday, only last Sunday. Got on a plane to China. He had some exhibition commitments there for some corporate work, and he only came back last night. I spoke to him in the players' room this morning. He said, well, you've got to try new things. Weirdly enough, in his heyday, he would never have attempted anything like that, but it just shows you how relaxed he's now become.
Well, he's probably looking at it thinking, you know, like a lot of us are, he can't really win the championship. I'll try, you know, it's not going to be a problem. I'll just turn up, be relaxed and play. And he wasn't even favoured for this match.
Incredible, really. Well, all of it means that he's 6-1 in front. It's only one frame. Meanwhile, back on the other table, let's see how that frame that we were watching turned out once the hullabaloo had died down. This is live now.
Well, this is live 41. Now, and I've not calmed down yet, because it was so nice to be able to watch over the screen. And the only sickening thing for me is Stephen Hendry was 66-1 to make the highest break. I thought, I'll have a few quid on that. I forgot. So another bet has gone away. But fantastic. But this is what's happening on this table. The points are pretty close, as you can see. Ken Doherty has got himself right back into this game.
48.
Obviously it's a very easy snooker in behind the black, but it's also could play the pot, but knowing Ken, you know what's coming.
Ken Doherty, 48.
Well, looking at Ken's face, I think Neil can get through to this red. Looks very tight. He's having another look from this side. You can certainly see the red. It was just a matter if you can get to the right hand side of it, where the potting angle is. Oh, he's having a go. Not imparting any side on the cue ball there. Oh, a great shot. Oh, a great shot. And Ken would be absolutely disgusted with the shot he played. But he was a fraction unlucky to leave the red there and leave it potable, but he shouldn't really take the red anywhere near the pocket.
Yeah, I mean, Ken's shot, you couldn't have thought it possible to leave a gap though between black and pink, and Crafty Ken, as we call him, wouldn't have expected to, as you rightly say, put the red anywhere near that pocket.
5.
So just when it looked for all money that Ken Doherty was going to take the frame, Neil Robertson has an excellent chance of pinching it.
These are the frames that can make a difference in the end. Neil made an early 41 in this frame. Ken came back with a 48. And he played that safety, left this red on, and great red from Neil, but still to make the balls, and this black, only the black needed now. Great frame.
30 on the frame.
Wins normally are. It goes to Neil Robertson, and he now leads by 2 frames again, with 4 frames to 2.
Well, great excitement, not just on that side of the arena, but obviously on the other side, after witnessing what is the 9th maximum break at the Crucible, and the 3rd indeed for Stephen Hendry at this venue. Extraordinary stuff. And I hope you're enjoying it at home. What a great start to this championship, eh? But all of which means that Hendry has a very convincing lead so far, and John and Steve and I were discussing the fact that Hendry was rated, what, 66-1?
For the highest break?
For the high break, yeah. Incredible.
Yeah. I mean, when you consider his pedigree of making the maximum breaks and how many he's made, how many century he makes, it's actually a good point that Willie made on commentary, that was a massive price. I mean, obviously, we didn't know he was going to be in such scintillating form, but he looks like he's hit the ball really well today, and well, Stuart Bingham's just sat and watched for most of it.
Indeed, yeah. We often talk about the impact and the effect of making a maximum break early in a match. How might it swing things one way or the other here?
Well, I don't really know. I don't think it really makes much difference in the context of this particular match. Stephen Hendry's got Stuart Bingham cold at the moment, and Stuart's really sort of all of a sudden probably lost the plot for this particular session. So Stephen Hendry's job is to just bury him as quickly as he can. How that impacts on Stephen Hendry for the rest of the tournament, another business, really.
See, that's what he's also very good at, Stephen, is he's made maximums plenty of times, but you've got a match to win as well.
Yeah.
So you've got to